Tonight we inaugurate a series of broadcast episodes over this station entitled Abroad with the Lockharts. Mr. and Mrs. Lockhart are the typical American Mr. and Mrs. who go abroad. Mr. Lockhart is a businessman, comfortable, blunt, knows his own mind, enjoys his business and his community. A plain American businessman. Mrs. Lockhart is the pleasant type of American wife, a thorough housekeeper, belongs to the Woman's Club and the Literary Club of her town, and still retains the spirit of romance. Their complex situations, we are certain, will delight the friends of this station each week. The scene tonight is the living room of the Lockharts.
Hey?
Are you busy?
I'm reading. I see where Hoover was fishing again last weekend.
Was he?
Yeah, but he didn't catch any. I'll bet he thinks that fish are almost as stubborn as senators. He can't be using the right bait. Now, when I go fishing this summer...
That's what I want to talk to you about.
Fishing? Why, certainly, my dear. Why didn't you say so? Turn off the radio.
No, dear, not fishing.
What then?
I want to talk to you about this summer.
Well, this summer means fishing to me.
Dear, I want to show you something. Here it is.
What's this?
It's a circular.
Circular? About what?
A circular about Europe.
Oh, so that's it. I threw out about 50 of those things last week. They were all over the house.
I just want you to look at it.
Well, leave it here. I'll look at it later on.
I want you to look at it now, dear.
Oh, well, where are my glasses?
On your forehead.
Yeah, you know, these circulars are a delusion. They only tell you what they want you to know, not what you ought to know. Now, let's see. Tour Europe with us. 7 glorious countries. 50 wonderful days.
Oh, isn't it thrilling, dear?
Maybe, but I don't want to go to Europe. I want to go fishing.
Do you know what year this is?
I do.
Well, I don't think you do. This is our 10th anniversary year, and you promised me that you'd give me just what I wanted.
Did I?
And I want a trip to Europe. Nearly every other woman at our club has been to Europe, and I'm beginning to feel such a frump. And it isn't as if we couldn't afford it. And I want you to take me.
But isn't this kind of sudden?
Now, I've only mentioned it once a day for the last 6 months.
Oh, but shucks, I just thought you were only talking.
Read the circular, dear. See? 6 days of calm seas and sunny skies, and then...
A storm.
No. Paris.
Paris?
Paris. The French people call it Paris.
Oh, so that's why you've been having this French teacher here every week.
Yes, dear. I want to be able to take you around Paris myself. We'll visit the Tuileries,
Who are they?
Oh, they're not people, dear. It's a sort of a place with a garden. And then we'll see the invalids.
My dear, I don't want to go to Europe to visit invalids.
Oh, they're not invalids. That's just their name.
What are they then?
Now, that's just why I want you to go. I hear the other women talking about invalids and the goblins.
Goblins?
Oh, they must be those things on the top of the Notre Dame Cathedral. And then there's the Maison.
What's that?
Well, in English that means bad house, but it isn't. Then there's the Versailles Palace with 400 rooms.
Stop right there. If you expect me to walk through 400 rooms, the trip's off.
No, dear, we don't have to. We don't have to walk through any of them. And then there's the museums. There's 24 museums in Paris.
Now listen, my dear. I was in one museum in my life, the Eden Museum in New York, and that was enough for me.
Well, dear, we don't have to go into them.
Oh, I'd rather go fishing.
You can fish in the Seine.
Yes, and catch frogs.
Then we can walk through the Latin Quarter.
More walking.
And see all those funny artists. And
we don't have to go to Europe to see funny artists, my dear. That fellow you had at your club last week, he was...
Oh, then we can go to Switzerland and see the Alps and hear the yodelers.
But, dear, we've heard yodelers.
And then to Italy and go through all those marvelous cathedrals.
No cathedrals for me.
And in Rome we'll visit the catacombs.
Are they damp?
Well, I don't know.
Well, no catacombs anyway.
All right, dear. But in Florence, we can see all the wonderful tombs of the famous dead people.
I'd much rather go fishing.
And then we'll visit Venice and ride in gondolas.
What do you call them?
Gondolas.
I thought it was gondolas.
Now, that's just why a trip would be good for you, dear. You'll know how to pronounce all those names.
It's much easier to buy a dictionary.
Oh, why will you be so obstinate? Can't you see I've set my heart on going? I'm tired of hearing other women say, when I was in Paris and when I was in Rome. I tell you, I've made up my mind, and I'm going to Europe this summer, even if I have to go alone.
Alone?
Yes, if I have to.
But what would I do? Who'd look after me?
That's your affair. I think after 10 years I deserve the sort of holiday I want, and not the sort of holiday you want.
Are you in earnest?
I was never more in earnest in my life.
Well, dear, of course, you know, I always want you to have what you want.
So I noticed.
And if your mind is really made up...
It is?
Well, well, all right. Of course, I'll have to cancel my fishing trip and see about our reservations on the steamer. Maybe we can't get any.
I've already made them.
What?
I've made reservations for sailing on the same day you were to start your fishing trip.
Well, I'll be...
And, dear, we're going to be in Venice on the night of our 10th anniversary.
Are we now? That's sort of nice and poetic-like.
Oh, I'm so thrilled.
But now, just a minute. We've got to have an agreement. If I go to Europe with you, I don't want to walk 8 miles a day getting educated.
No, dear.
And I don't want to see any museums.
No, dear.
Or cathedrals.
No, dear.
Or catacombs.
No, dear.
Or tombs of famous dead ones.
No, dear. No, you can do just as you like. You can sit in the car while I see them.
Well, that's all right. Of course, there may be 1 or 2 of the important places I might like to see.
Certainly, dear, just as you like.
Well, all right, that's settled.
Oh, you're a darling. Here's a kiss for you.
Now I'll have to call up Charlie Morris and tell him our fishing trip is off. Lord, he'll be sore. Hello. Operator? Main 4, 3, 2, 1. What sort of clothes do we wear?
Oh, I have it all planned. You will take your +4s, your gray suit, and your dinner jacket, and your dark suit. And I've ordered a tweed traveling suit and a summer dress.
Oh, you have?
Yes, dear. And the rest? Well, the rest I'll get in Paris.
Uh-huh. I begin to see. Hello. Hello, is that you, Charlie? This is Will speaking. Yes. Say, Charlie, about that fishing trip, I'm afraid you'll have to count me out. Count me out. No, I can't go. That's what I said. Well, Charlie, the wife and I are going to Europe. That's right, Europe. Crazy. not that I know of. Now, wait a minute, Charlie. You see, I've been thinking about it for some time. Oh, yes, I have. And I've decided that the wife needs the trip. So I've made up my mind, and I have a wonderful little tour planned and everything. Yeah. All right. Charlie, drop me a card if you catch any big ones. All right. Goodbye. There we are, dear.
You're the nicest husband a woman ever managed.
Well, I guess every husband would be nice if he had a wife like you. Now, let me study that circular a bit and see what we're going to get. And turn on the radio, dear. Tour Europe with us. 7 glorious countries, 50 wonderful days. Well, we'll see.
Tour Europe with us. 7 glorious countries. Well, you have just started to go abroad with the Lockharts. Next week is sailing day, and this typical American Mr. and Mrs. again will delight us from on shipboard. Be sure to tune in next week at the same hour and enjoy a trip abroad with the Lockharts. We are about to go abroad with the Lockharts. Mr. and Mrs. Lockhart are taking a trip to Europe. That is, Mrs. Lockhart is taking Mr. Lockhart. As you probably know, Mr. Lockhart represents the average type of businessman. Blunt, comfortable, knows his own mind, enjoys his business and community, and would much rather have gone fishing. Mrs. Lockhart represents the pleasant type of housewife, belongs to the Woman's Club and the literary club of her town, and still retains the spirit of romance. We listen in on them as they arrive at the pier in New York on sailing day.
Here we are, dear.
Yes, here we are, but where are we?
At the pier, dear, on our way to Europe. Just think of it.
I don't want to think of it.
Now, dear, don't be so grumpy. Remember, you've taken this trip to please me.
I can't forget it.
Very well, then.
And I hope you won't.
Of course not, dear.
And I'm not grumpy. I'm just wondering.
Wondering? Wondering what?
Wondering why people ever go to Europe when the government charges them to leave this country and other countries charge them to get into theirs.
Oh, now, dear, please don't start on that passport trouble again.
And when you've got to show birth certificates, marriage certificates...
Yes, but, dear, it's only...
And get a magistrate to vouch for your good character.
Yes, darling,
And after you produce a clean bill of health and morals, they put a photograph of you in your passport that makes you look like a crook and a gunman.
But, dear, will you listen?
Well...
Everyone has to go through that, dear, and after all, it's only red tape.
That's the best thing you've said today.
It really doesn't mean anything.
That's just what makes me mad. I feel as if I'd been gone over with a microscope.
Well, it's all over now, dear.
I hope you're right, for I tell you right now, if we've got to go through that same rigmarole in every country we come to, it'll spoil my trip, and I'd rather have stayed home and gone fishing.
It won't be as bad as that. Once we get on board, the steward will do everything for us. There's a porter, dear.
Where?
Over there.
Hey, porter, take this baggage.
Yes, sir.
Dear, you mustn't call it baggage anymore. It's luggage now.
Luggage? Why is it luggage?
Because it said in the guidebook that in Europe, baggage is luggage.
Now, I'm not going to change my vocabulary just because we're going to Europe.
Yes, but dear...
It was baggage when we left home yesterday, and it'll be baggage until we get home.
All right, stubborn.
I'm not stubborn.
The porter's waiting.
Follow me, sir.
Where to?
This way, sir.
Have you got your tickets ready, dear?
Yes, they're in my pocket.
And the passport?
And the passport.
Here we are, sir. Just get in line here and do what that man says.
I will, as long as he's reasonable.
Tickets, please.
Tickets, dear.
All right, I got them here in my... Well, now that's strange.
Haven't you got them?
Why, yes, I thought I put them here in my outside pocket.
What's that in your other pocket?
That's the passport.
Look in your inside pocket.
No, they're not there.
Oh, dear. What's that on your hip pocket?
Huh?
In your hip pocket.
Oh, nothing, dear, nothing. Now, where could I have put those tickets?
Oh, you said a minute ago you had them handy.
So I did. Maybe I gave them to you.
No, you didn't, or I'd remember it.
Well, now, are you sure?
I'm positive. You didn't give them to me.
Hurry up, please.
Well, will you just look in your purse and see?
Oh, it's no good. You're just wasting time. I know I haven't got... Oh, my goodness, yes, here they are.
I thought you had them.
Hurry up, please.
All right. Here they are.
Fill in these 2 forms, please, and present them to the gangplank.
What do I write on them?
Follow the instructions and see that your baggage is taken on board. Show your passport at the next desk.
Where did you say?
Over there, dear, where it says passport.
Passport, please.
Here it is.
Are you a citizen of this country by birth?
I am.
Were your parents and grandparents born in this country?
Oh, yes, sir.
Now, sir, is this your signature?
Yes, that's my signature, but I was sort of tired
And is
when
this a recent photograph of you?
Yes, I had it taken only the...
And you, madam, is this a recent photograph of you?
Yes, but it was taken early in the morning, and I wasn't feeling
Is this
very...
man your husband?
Why, yes.
Here, now look here. I gave all this information when I sent for the passport, and I don't want to be bothered with
It's
all...
all right, sir. Those little questions are just formalities.
Formalities?
That's all, sir.
Oh, just so we can have a little chat. They don't mean anything.
Well, not in your case. Pass on now, please.
You mean we can get on the boat now?
You can get on the boat now.
Don't you want to see my distinguishing marks?
It's not necessary, sir.
Now, I've got a nice little mole on the back of my neck I'm just dying to show you.
It's really not necessary. It's on your passport.
You may think it's on my passport, young man, but I know it's on my neck.
Pass on, please.
Getting on one of these boats is as easy as getting a loan without collateral.
There's the steward, dear.
This way, sir. Mind the gangplank. I'll show you to your cabin.
Oh, Will, I'm so thrilled.
Follow me, sir.
Oh, dear. Just look at all those beautiful bouquets of flowers. They must have been sent by friends. And doesn't the ship look a picture, dear? So clean and spick and span.
Uh-huh.
Oh, we are lucky.
All visitors ashore. All visitors ashore.
All visitors ashore, all ashore, that's going ashore, all visitors ashore. All visitors ashore, all ashore, that's going ashore.
You are, sir. This is your cabin.
Oh, isn't this cute?
What, is this where we spend 5 days in this cubbyhole?
No, dear, we'll only be in here to sleep.
It's no bigger than the cabin in Charlie's motorboat.
Oh, I think it's very nice.
On that plan they showed us, this place looked as large as our front room.
Well, sir, it's quite a good-sized cabin as cabins go.
I'd hate to see your small ones. What deck is this?
This is deck C, sir.
And what's above us here?
The promenade deck, sir.
And what is the promenade deck?
That's where everybody walks up and down, sir.
That'll be nice.
Oh, you won't hear them, sir.
Now, dear, let's find out what we have to do.
All right. Now, look here, steward. I've got to take someone into my confidence, and you're elected.
I'm what, sir?
You're elected. You're the friend in need.
Quite so, sir.
Now, this is our first trip on the ocean.
So I see, sir.
Oh, you do?
Dear, tell him what you want.
Well, steward, we want to be told what to do.
Quite so, sir. I take care of everything for you.
Good. You'll take care of everything for us.
Yes, sir. I'll do all I can for you. Just leave everything to me, sir.
Now, that's lovely. The steward will do everything for us, dear.
Now we're getting somewhere. Steward, what's the first thing?
Well, sir, there's your dining saloon accommodation, your deck chairs, and your baths. Those are the first things.
Well, now, let's arrange about our baths.
Certainly, madam. Now, what time would you like to have your bath?
I suppose we can have our bath whenever we get up, can't we?
Oh, you must set a definite time, sir.
What?
Well, let's say 9 o'clock, dear.
Very good, madam.
Now, you'll arrange that for us, steward?
Oh, not me, sir. You'll have to see the bath steward about your baths.
But I thought you just said...
You don't attend to the bath, steward?
No, madam. The bath steward attends to the baths.
Ah,
Well, then, about our seats at the dining room table.
Yes, madam.
You'll attend to that for us.
Well, no, madam. You'll have to see the dining saloon steward for them, madam.
oh, you don't attend to that either?
No, sir. The dining saloon steward attends to the dining arrangements.
Well, I'll be...
Now, about our deck chairs.
Yes, madam.
Where do you think we ought to have them placed?
Well, madam, forward is a very good place to have them.
Forward? What do you mean, forward?
That means the front of the boat, doesn't it, steward?
Yes, madam.
Well, I think that would be very nice.
Then again, madam, aft is a very nice place. Lots of passengers have their deck chairs put aft.
Oh, well, we might have them put aft.
Wherever that is.
On the other hand, sir, there's a very nice space near the companionway.
Well, we could have them put there.
Though I might say, madam, it's a bit awkward there at times, on account of the other passengers climbing over you when they go up and down the companionway.
Well, what about the poop deck?
Oh, no, sir, there are no deck chairs up there.
Well, where would you say that we should have them put?
Well, madam, if I was you, I wouldn't bother about getting a deck chair.
Why not?
Well, sir, there are always lots of empty deck chairs with people being sick, and since this is your first voyage...
You don't think we'll be needing them?
Well, sir...
Oh, but we must have deck chairs, and we're not going to be sick. No, steward, you arrange for 2 for us on the sunny side of the boat.
I'm sorry, madam. You'll have to see the deck steward about it.
You mean you don't attend to that either?
Oh, no, sir. The deck steward attends to the deck chairs.
Say, are you giving us the runaround?
The what, sir?
Oh, never mind, steward. How do we put on these life belts?
He won't tell us. We have to see the life belt, steward.
Oh, I'll be very pleased to tell you, sir, but if I may say so, I haven't much faith in life belts.
Why not?
Well, madam, in case anything should happen, you'll have quite enough to do keeping yourself above water, let alone holding up a life preserver.
Gracious.
Excuse me, sir. I'll just get one down from over your head there and recite the instructions. Now then, sir, life belts are found in the cabins over the wardrobe. They are to be used only in case of danger.
We're not allowed to play with them on the deck.
Oh, no, sir. Now, the regulation life belt is composed of 8 sections of cork covered with waterproof canvas, 4 sections for your front, 4 sections for your back, and joined together by 2 strips of canvas. The head is placed in between the 2 strips. The 4 tapes are then wound over the shoulders and passed in the reverse direction underneath the armpits in counterclockwise fashion so as to meet eventually in the front where the upper and lower tapes remaining are passed around again around the body and tied securely behind the head. That's all there is to it, sir. It's quite simple.
How long do you think it would take us to put them on?
Oh, sir, after a few days' practice, you should be able to do it in half an hour comfortably. But as I say, sir, I wouldn't bother about them if I were you.
Well, what are they put in the cabins for?
Well, madam, they act as a sort of moral support, as you might say, as long as you don't have to use it. Now, is there anything else I can do, sir?
Well, do you mind telling me, or letting me ask you a personal question?
Oh, no, sir.
Just what do you do on this ship?
Oh, I find lots to keep me busy, sir. Answering questions and keeping passengers happy.
I see. You're sort of head man.
Beg pardon, sir?
Oh, Will.
Never mind, steward. You wouldn't understand.
Quite so, sir. Will that be all, sir?
It's too much.
Thank you, sir. Now, I'll send the bath steward and the dining steward and the deck steward to you, sir. And if you don't mind my suggesting it, sir, they're a bit busy today at first, you know. But a little promise of something will do wonders.
Oh, we understand. A little tip, dear.
That's right, madam. We're all human, you know, myself included.
I get you.
Thank you, sir. Now, will that be all, sir?
That's all.
Thank you. Shall I close the door, sir?
Well, now, I didn't want to ask you in case you had to send for the door steward. Yes, my boy, you may close the door.
Cute.
There now, dear. We know just what to do. Oh, it's going to be such a restful trip.
Restful? Say, this bird has just given me a week's work rounding up all these stewards.
Now, don't worry, dear. In an hour, we'll be 3 miles out, and...
Do you remember what that circular said? Everything is done for you. Just buy your ticket and forget everything. Lazy days at sea
Oh,
and...
look, dear, look. Look, we're passing the Statue of Liberty.
Well, old Lib herself. And I never knew before...
What, dear?
I never knew before that she stands with her face to Europe and her back to America.
Why, so she does.
So she does.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. What were you saying, dear, about 3 miles out?
Ha ha! I wonder why he wants to be 3 miles out. At any rate, the Lockharts have started on their trip to Europe. Next week, we shall pick them up at sea, as they are enjoying life on board a transatlantic liner. And we hope that you will again listen in as we travel abroad with the Lockharts. Tonight we find Mr. and Mrs. Lockhart, the typical American couple, taking a trip to Europe. That is, Mrs. Lockhart is taking Mr. Lockhart. They are now at sea. As you probably know, Mr. Lockhart is the average American businessman, blunt, comfortable, knows his own mind, enjoys his business, and would much rather have gone fishing. Mrs. Lockhart is the pleasant type of American wife, a thorough housekeeper, belongs to the woman's club in the literary society of her town, and still retains the spirit of romance. We pick them up as they sit in their deck chairs on board a transatlantic liner bound for England.
Isn't this perfectly glorious, dear? Beautiful sunshine, not a ripple on the water. Aren't you glad you decided to take this trip?
Yes, it's comfortable and restful, but we're not off the boat yet.
Oh, now, dear, don't look for trouble.
And I haven't met anybody on board yet to talk to.
Well, you will later on. They say people always become friendly after a day or so at sea. I've already met one very nice Englishwoman.
Where did you meet her?
In the ladies' lounge last night while you were in the smoker. She's a lecturer or something. Look, that's her now, coming along the deck. I'll call her.
No, don't, dear.
Why not?
Well, we've always heard these English people are so reserved.
Nonsense. She's very nice and she's very chatty, and I just adore her accent. Here she comes. Good morning.
Now, wait, dear.
Oh, good morning. So glad to see you about. Coming with us. This is my husband, Mr. Lockhart.
Pleased to meet you.
How do you do?
What did you say your name was?
I'm sorry. I didn't get your name last evening.
No, she didn't get your name.
You mean we weren't introduced? How embarrassing. But then, of course, on board ship, you know, one doesn't mind, does one? My name is, Beecham.
Beecham?
Now, I thought that was it, and I looked all down the passenger list today, and I couldn't find it.
No, she couldn't find it.
Oh, it's there all right, under the B's. Beecham.
Well, how do you spell it?
Why, Beaucham. Beecham.
Good Lord.
Well...
My wife was saying you're in the lecturing business.
Yes, if that's what you call it. I can hardly call it a business, though.
No, maybe that isn't quite the name for it. We call it a racket.
Well,
What, dear?
Racket. I never heard that word before. How do you spell it?
Why, R-A-C-Q-U-E-T.
Will.
Well, what do you speak on, Miss
Beecham.
Beecham?
My subject is Hands Across the Sea. Such a friendly title, don't you think? And after all, you know, we are cousins.
Yes, after all.
We speak the same language, nearly.
I'm glad you said nearly.
Oh, Will, you're terrible.
No, I'm not. I was just reading this morning in that guidebook that in England, if I want to buy a pair of garters, I gotta ask for suspenders. And if I want a pair of suspenders, I gotta ask for braces. Isn't that right, Miss Beecham?
Oh, quite.
And an elevator is a lift, and gasoline is petrol, and the movies are called cinemas. Isn't that right, Miss...
Oh, quite.
Yes. Well, that's as far as I've got in learning English, but outside of that, I guess we speak the same language.
Of course, those are just details.
Details, ma'am. If I need a pair of suspenders and I get garters instead, that's no detail. That's a matter of major importance to me.
I take it this is your first trip to England.
It is.
Oh, yes, Miss Beecham. We've never been across before.
No, and if I know it, we'll never come across again.
Oh, but you don't know what's in store for you.
You said it, but I'm preparing myself for the worst.
Of course, you'll visit London and the Thames. Oh, the dear old Thames.
I suppose we will.
Mrs. Lockhart, you simply must persuade your husband to take you panting on the Thames.
What's that?
Oh, yes, of course, Miss Beecham.
And just what is this panting on the Thames?
Panting. P-U-N-T-I-N-G. Panting. Oh, it's so delightful. I can think of nothing more enjoyable. I wonder if I can explain it to you.
Oh, I wish old Charlie could hear this.
Oh, Will. Well, now, I'm sure it must be delightful, Miss Beecham. We'll have to try it.
Yes, maybe we will.
Oh, you must, my dear. It's quite thrilling. And now I must leave you.
Oh, must you go?
Oh, yes, I must go. I've only done 3 miles so far this morning, and I always do 5 miles before luncheon. It's 8 miles around the boat, you know. I'll see you at tea time, I hope. Goodbye.
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 Well, panting on the Thames.
Wouldn't you like to try it, Will?
My dear, before I lose my breath and start panting on the Thames...
Yes, dear.
I've got to lose my mind and start picking on the coverlets. Yes, dear.
Oh, this cabin is so stuffy.
Well, the storm is nearly over now.
Oh, I'm feeling so miserable.
So am I, dear.
I wonder if we should have stayed at home.
I know we should.
Oh, dear. What was that?
Well, I think that was half the Atlantic Ocean.
Oh, dear, oh, dear.
And that's the other half.
Oh, if this boat would only stop rolling just a minute.
What was that?
I think it's someone knocking at the door.
Well, I'm not going to get down out of this upper berth for anybody.
You'd better answer it. You'd better answer it, dear.
Hello? There's nobody home.
May I come in, sir?
Yes, come in.
Good morning, sir. It's a lovely morning, sir.
It is not a lovely morning.
Aren't you feeling well, sir?
We are not.
I'm sorry, sir. Everyone else is up on deck having a lovely time. The sun's shining. It's a beautiful day, sir.
Are we the only ones ill?
Yes, madam, everyone else is up enjoying themselves.
Isn't there a storm?
Oh, no, ma'am. It's just a bit of a blow, that's all.
Well, now that makes me feel a little better.
Oh, you'll be all right, sir, when you get up. The captain's compliments, sir. And would you be so kind as to be chairman of the ship's concert tomorrow evening?
What, me? Chairman of the concert?
Oh, Will, isn't that nice?
Yes, sir, if you don't mind obliging.
Well, now what do you think, dear?
Why, yes, dear, of course. You know it's made me feel better already.
Well, all right, steward. Give my compliments to the captain and say I'll be glad to officiate.
Thank you, sir. Are you feeling better now, sir?
Why, yes, I believe I am.
And you, madam?
Oh, yes, very much better, thank you.
I thought you would be.
You thought we would? How did you know?
Well, sir, seasickness is mostly imagination, sir. And if you've got something to think about instead of yourselves, it soon passes away. Thank you, sir. I'll tell the captain.
Well, now, what do you think of that?
Chairman of the concert?
No, what the steward said.
Oh, about imagination.
Yes. Well, all I can say, my dear, is that if what we've been through in the past 8 hours is imagination, I never want to be really seasick. I'm sure we have all enjoyed Mr. Wimmer's rendition of that last number, and now before announcing the last item on the evening's program, I've been requested to extend to you the captain's regrets who has been detained on the bridge on account of the fog. Now, we've all enjoyed a pleasant voyage on this bird of passage, as the poet puts it, I forget which one, and I understand that we land at Southampton early in the morning. So I'd ask you all to join in a round of applause for the captain and crew who brought us safely across the trackless ocean, as someone has called it. Now, the closing number is a solo, a soprano vocal solo by one of our charming fellow passengers, Mrs. W.B. Munch. The solo is entitled, "The World is Waiting for the Sunrise."
Dear one, the world is waiting for the sunrise. Every rose is heady with dew. The thrush on hay is sleepy neat. It's morning on my heart is calling you.
The collection for the Seamen's Fund amounts to $121.69. Dancing will now begin on the promenade deck.
Dear, did you open the porthole a little?
Yes, dear.
We must be up early in the morning.
Yes, dear. Good night.
Dear, you were splendid tonight as the chairman. Dear. Good night, dear.
And so we leave the Lockharts until next week at the same time, when we shall join them again as they arrive in England. Well, here we are again, abroad with the Lockharts. Mr. and Mrs. Lockhart are taking a trip to Europe. That is, Mrs. Lockhart is taking Mr. Lockhart. As you probably know, Mr. Lockhart represents the average type of businessman. Blunt, comfortable, knows his own mind, enjoys his business and community, and would much rather have gone fishing. Mrs. Lockhart represents the pleasant type of housewife, belongs to the woman's club and the literary club of her town, and still retains the spirit of romance. We find the Lockharts as they are packing their trunks and preparing to disembark at Southampton.
Well, we'll be getting off soon, dear. Are you all packed?
All packed. Will you please tell me how you got all this stuff into my trunk before we left home?
Why, it all went in nicely.
Well, the trunk's full, and there's 1 suit, 2 hats, and 4 shirts left over.
Well, let me do it. There's a place for everything if you put everything in its place. You go up on deck.
I don't want to go up on deck.
Then sit up on the berth and give me some room. The steward said we'd be going ashore in a few minutes.
There's no hurry. Do you remember how long it took us to get on this boat?
No, I don't. Move your feet.
It took us 2 hours to get on, and I guess over here it'll take us 2 days to get off.
Oh, don't be silly. The English are not as slow as you think. There now, we're all packed.
Well, where did you put 'em?
Where they should have been. The hats in the hat box, one inside the other, and the shirts in the shirt box, and the suit on a hanger.
Well, I couldn't see where the world
Oh, you're not patient enough. You can put your feet down now, dear, and lock up the trunk.
Now, where's the key gone to?
In the lock of the trunk where you left it when you opened it.
Great little woman. You know, you should have been a man.
If I had have been, I don't know what would have become of you.
Oh, I would... come in.
All ready to go ashore, sir?
We're all ready, steward.
Will we be long in getting off, steward?
Oh, no, sir, just a few minutes.
Well, here you are, steward, and thanks for your attention.
Thank you, sir, and a pleasant trip. This way, sir. Follow me.
Come along, dear. My, I sort of hate to leave this little cabin.
Leave it? Why?
Oh, because we've been so happy in it.
You are the sentimental old girl, aren't you?
And you are, too, but the trouble with you is you won't admit it.
Come along, please.
Coming, steward.
And now for England, the land of marmalade and monocles.
Well, people will hear you.
Well, it's true, isn't it?
You wait and see. Here we are, dear, on land at last. Our trunk will be under letter L.
There it is, letter L.
Oh, I see the trunk. Call the customs officer, dear.
Oh, now for some more red tape. Say there, will you inspect this trunk?
Certainly, sir. Have you anything to declare?
Now, I'll tell you just what we've got in there.
Don't trouble, sir. Just read down this list, sir. Will you please?
Here, dear, you read it. I haven't got my glasses.
Sewing machines, rifles, opium, automobiles. Oh, no, we haven't any of these.
Very good, madam. I'll just mark your trunk. Are you taking the boat train to London?
Yes, we have reservations.
There it is over there, sir. Just get into any carriage. Here, porter. Gents, trunk, boat train to London.
Is that all there is to this customs examination?
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Well, what do you think of that? He didn't even open it.
Come along, dear. Let's follow the porter.
Say, is that the train we travel in?
I suppose so, dear.
With that toy engine, we'll never get to London in that place, eh? Oh, Lord, I wish Charlie could see us now.
Let's get in here, dear.
Now, where's that porter gone to?
Here he comes.
Porter, what did you do with our trunk? It's in the forward luggage van, sir.
In the where?
In the baggage car, dear.
Oh, well, where's my check?
You what, sir?
My check for the trunk.
There are no checks, sir.
No baggage checks? Well, how do I get my trunk?
When you get to London, sir, just call a porter and point it out.
But suppose someone else is taking it.
Oh, no one ever does that, sir.
Why not?
Well, sir, it isn't their property.
Well, I'll be... Boy, you certainly believe in human nature. I'd like to see them try that in Chicago.
Is that all, sir?
Eh? Oh, I see. Yes, that's all, except this, I suppose. Here you are.
Yep.
Sit here, dear, beside me.
Well, if that doesn't beat all.
Not so loud, dear.
Eh? Why?
There are people in the car, in the carriage.
Oh, I see.
Oh, dear, we've started. Oh, I'm so thrilled.
Well, I didn't hear anybody holler all aboard.
Maybe they don't say that over here.
Oh, Lord, no customs red tape, no check for the trunk, no all aboard, a little toy train. Lord, what a country.
Dear, not so loud.
Say, are these people English?
I think so. They're not talking to each other.
Nobody in this compartment has said a word.
English people are supposed to be cold, you know.
Cold? They're frozen. But here goes to break the ice.
Now, Will, be careful what you say.
I'll ask this girl sitting opposite us here.
Oh, do be careful, dear.
Excuse me, miss. Do you mind telling me how far it is to London?
Oh, not at all. It's about 78.5 miles.
Thank you.
Oh, it's quite all right.
Yeah, she says it's 78.5 miles.
Yes, I heard.
Miss, how long will it take us to get there?
An hour and 40 minutes by this train.
Oh, thank you.
It's quite all right.
Some speed. Now, you know, that girl doesn't drop her H's.
Pardon?
Oh, I was just saying that you didn't drop your H's.
And I was thinking that you didn't talk through your nose.
Of course not. It's only New England farmers that talk through their nose.
And it's only Cockneys that drop their H's.
Well, now we've learned something.
I'm glad you have.
Huh?
Dear, ask the lady why that other man got up and left so quickly.
Miss, my wife wants to know why that man that was sitting over there in the corner got up and left so quickly.
He's one of the old school, probably, and there's too much conversation.
You mean you don't talk on these English trains?
No, English people very seldom talk to each other on the trains.
You don't say.
Now, why is that?
Why is that, miss?
Oh, it just isn't done.
It isn't done, dear.
Oh, I see. But I enjoy talking to Americans. I like to hear your accent.
Oh, we haven't any accent. It's you that have the accent.
Oh, well, that depends on the point of view. Now, do you mind if I ask you a question?
Not at all.
Do all Westerners carry guns?
Well, no, they don't.
Thank you.
It's quite all right.
I have a cousin in America.
Oh, have you? Where does he live?
In Chicago.
Oh, you mean Chicago. Well, if he lives in Chicago, he probably carries a gun.
How exciting!
It sure is in Chicago.
Look, dear, you're missing the scenery. Isn't it beautiful?
Yeah, mighty pretty. But where are the billboards?
Oh, we don't allow them in the country. They spoil the landscape, you know.
Well, now, say, that's an idea.
Oh, dear, Look at all the funny little chimney pots.
Yes, and look at those motor cars driving on the wrong side of the road.
Are you sure it's the wrong side of the road?
Why, certainly, ma'am. Look at 'em.
Ah, but you forget. We drove on the wrong side of the road before you in America had any roads to drive on.
Well, I'll be darned. That's right. I never thought of that.
Look, dear, every little house has its garden.
Why, yes, it has.
Oh, yes, the Englishman loves his home wherever it is. We're coming into London now. See that large glass building?
Yes, I see it.
That's Crystal Palace. And look over there. That's Westminster and Big Ben.
So that's Big Ben. Not so big, is it?
It is for England.
Well, ma'am, why, back home in our town, we've got a clock.
Oh, don't mind my husband, miss.
Now
Oh, I don't.
What's that?
Well, here we are. This is London. We're just coming into Waterloo Station.
So this is London.
London, all out.
Well, goodbye. I hope you have a pleasant visit in slow old England.
It's been fast enough for me so far.
And remember, though we are supposed to be conventional, we always speak when spoken to. We are not slow in seeing a joke, and we get as much fun out of watching you as you do at looking at us. And if ever you're in difficulty, ask a policeman. Goodbye.
Goodbye, miss.
Goodbye.
Say, do you know, I think that young lady has been taking me for a ride all the way, and I didn't know it.
Well, you deserved it. You're too conceited.
Porter, sir.
Oh, Porter. Here's a Porter, dear.
Yeah.
We must get the trunk.
That's right. Porter, we have a trunk somewhere.
Very good, sir. Follow me. It'll be in the luggage van. Anything else, sir? Portmanteau, Gladstone will carry all.
I don't know what those things are, but we got a trunk and 2 suitcases.
Here we are, sir. What's your name?
Lockhart. There it is, there.
Lockhart. Right you are, sir. We always verify the name by the label on the trunk. You want a taxi, sir?
Yes, Porter, and we want to go to the Metropole Hotel.
Very good, madam. Taxi!
Give this to the porter, dear.
Porter, how much do you want?
Why, sir, what will do?
Well, how much is that?
Shilling, sir.
Well, now, let's see. Watch this.
That's a threepenny bit, sir.
I don't know what that means, but I guess it isn't enough. Here, look here. You pick this out.
Why, sir, this is a threepenny bit, sir. This is half a crown. That's a 2-bob piece. And this one here, sir, is a shilling. Thank you, sir. All right, George. Let you go.
I never saw such money in my life.
Well, dear, isn't it all interesting? Those different customs and manners. That's why travel is such an education, dear.
I suppose so. But, you know, I can't get over what that young girl said to us in the train.
What was that, dear?
That these English people get as much fun out of watching us as we do out of looking at them.
I suppose they do, dear. I know that English girl was laughing up her sleeve at you.
Go on, was she?
Yes, she winked at me.
Well, do you know what I think? English people with a sense of humor is amazing. The custom man takes your word for what's in the trunk. You don't have to have a check for your trunk. That little toy train went 60 miles an hour. No billboards to spoil the countryside. Say, I think we're going to like this country.
I know we will. Now, aren't you glad you came, Will?
Well, now, I won't say yes and I won't say no. But I will say that you don't know how little you know until you leave home.
Well, well, well. And so we shall leave the Lockharts as they arrive at the hotel in London. Next week, we shall follow them as they visit some of the sights in London. And so we hope that you will join us again while we are abroad with the Lockharts. Once again, we are abroad with the Lockharts, who are taking a trip through Europe. That is, Mrs. Lockhart is taking Mr. Lockhart. Here we find this typical Mr. and Mrs. enjoying the sights of London and of rural England. As you probably know, Mr. Lockhart represents the average businessman. Blunt, comfortable, knows his own mind, enjoys his business and his home community, and would much rather have gone fishing. Mrs. Lockhart is the pleasant type, a good housekeeper, belongs to the Woman's Club and the Literary Club of her town, and still retains the spirit of romance. We listen in to them as they are about to take a sightseeing trip around London.
Here we are, dear. This is the sightseeing bus.
Lord, I'll feel foolish sitting up there.
No, you won't. Everybody else does it. Now, let's sit in the middle of the bus.
No, let's sit up there near the driver.
Oh, I think it's nicer back here.
Well, I want to be near the guide so I can ask him questions.
But, dear, they don't want to be pestered with questions when they're explaining things.
Now, my dear, you brought me over on this trip to find out things, and I'm going to find them out.
All right, dear. Have it your own way, but do be tactful.
I'm always tactful.
Look, they're getting ready to start. There's our guide. He looks a nice person.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. We've a nice morning for our drive around the historical parts of the great city of London, the crossroads of the empire.
Excuse me, guide.
Yes, sir?
What are we going to see this morning?
If I told you that now, sir, you wouldn't have any nice surprises left. All in good time. All right, Harry, let's get started. Now then, ladies and gentlemen, kindly give me your attention, please. We shall start the drive right here at Marble Arch. If you'll kindly look on your left, you will see the arch, and you will notice it is made of marble, and that is how it gets its name, Marble Arch. We are now passing down Park Lane. There's the park over on your right, and here's the lane, and thus we get Park Lane.
Can you understand him, dear?
Pretty well.
Well, I can't.
In the park every Sunday, the British working man is allowed free speech when he can holler, "Down with the government, down with the House of Lords."
Guide, doesn't the government stop them from hollering down with the government?
Oh, no, sir, they couldn't do that. There'd be a revolution. But as long as they let him talk about it, the British working man is quite happy, sir.
Well, why don't we stop here?
Oh, there's too much to see, sir. Now then, ladies and gentlemen, we are in Piccadilly. On your left are some of London's exclusive hotels. On your right is St. James Street. And at the bottom is St. James Palace, residence of the Prince of Wales. You ought to pay a visit there before you leave London.
Well, now, dear, these are the places we want to stop and see.
I know, dear, but maybe they don't go there on this trip.
And here's the famous Leicester Square, the Times Square of London. Great theatrical and amusement centre, particularly, if I may say so, after 11 o'clock at night.
Guide, why after 11 o'clock at night? I'll tell you that on the QT, sir.
Now then, ladies and gentlemen, we are approaching Trafalgar Square, one of the finest open spaces in Europe. On the top of the monument in the centre stands Lord Nelson, who said, "England expects that every man this day will do his duty, and that's why I'm here this morning."
And what did Nelson do?
He's chiefly noted, sir, for winning the Battle of Trafalgar Bay, losing an eye, and keeping Lady Hamilton happy. We are now proceeding down Whitehall. In the far distance is Buckingham Palace, on your right is the Admiralty Arch, and on your left is the famous Scotland Yard you've all read about.
Where's the yard? I don't see any yard.
Dear, don't ask so many questions.
Why, they've put a building up on it now, sir. It used to be right there where I'm pointing, and many's the time I've seen Mr. Sherlock Holmes walk across that very yard.
But wasn't he a fictitious character?
He might have been to you, ma'am, but he was very real to me.
Why do they call it Scotland Yard?
Oh, don't ask so many questions, Will.
Now then, ladies and gentlemen, next on your left is the banqueting hall of Whitehall Palace. You see the little window up there in the centre?
Which one? There's about 100 of them up there.
The little one, sir. That's where King Charles I lost his head.
What for?
Don't ask so many questions, Will.
For not giving a right answer, sir. He said no when he should have said yes. And if I may say so, he's the only king in history to have lost his head twice because of those two little words.
How was that?
Why, sir, he lost his head the first time when he said yes to Nell Gwyn, and he lost it the second time when he said no to Cromwell.
You have a sense of humor, haven't you?
Well, sir, I do like my little joke, if I do say so. There's not much pleasure in taking tourists around every day, you know. It's in one ear and out the other. Now then, ladies and gentlemen, on your right is the Horse Guard. You can see the horses, and the guards are sitting on top of them, and thus we have the horse guard.
Now, don't they look a picture, Will?
Who, the horses?
No, silly, the guards.
We are now passing Downing Street, and at number 10 is the residence of the Prime Minister of England.
I've got to see that. Now, where is that guide?
I'm sorry, sir, we've just passed it. And now, ladies and gentlemen, you have your first glimpse of the House of Lords, commonly called the Old Ladies' Home.
Do we go inside there?
No, sir, you can only obtain entrance by permission. Principally, I think, because it interferes with their sleep. Now then, ladies and gentlemen, over on your right is a statue of Abraham Lincoln contemplating Westminster Abbey. And if I may say so, the greatest man of America and the greatest building in England.
Well, now there's old Abe himself right here in the heart of London.
Now, isn't that fine of them?
It certainly is. But this fellow, this guide, talks so fast I can't understand a word he says.
And you said slow old England, Will.
Now then, ladies and gentlemen, we are now proceeding along the embankment with the River Thames on your right, representing, if I may say so, the liquid history of England. And finally, we will arrive at the Tower of London, which we shall visit.
What did he call the River Thames?
The liquid history of England. Rather pretty, isn't it, dear?
Sounds to me like a slogan for Scotch whiskey.
Oh, Will.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, here we are at the Tower of London, representing the good old days of Merry England and bluff King Harold, the man, if I may say so, who made divorce fashionable. Follow me, please, and keep close together. Oh, you see that man over there in the uniform? He's one of the guards of the tower. They call him the Beef Eaters. That chap, I know him, though. He's a vegetarian. We are now standing on Tower Hill. From the year 1388, 17 executions were performed on the very spot you're standing on, madam.
Oh, mercy.
Follow me, please. Ahead of us now is the Tower Moat. You see the square window up there? Well, from that window, ladies and gentlemen, Lady Jane Grey saw her husband's headless body brought in from Tower Hill.
Good gracious.
My Lord.
Ah, those were the good old days of England. Merry England, not off. This way, please.
Goodness. Things they did in those days, Will.
I'll never again say these people are slow. This bird has me gasping for breath already.
Here we are, please. Now keep close together. The spot you are now standing on, ladies and gentlemen, is called Tower Green. Very much visited nowadays, and very much avoided, if I may say so, in those good old days I've just mentioned. This was Henry VIII's favourite parting place.
Now, that's better. That's more interesting and pleasant.
Who did he part from here, Mr. Guide?
Why, sir, this is where he said goodbye to his second wife, Queen Anne Boleyn, and his fifth wife, Queen Catherine Howard.
How do you mean he said goodbye?
Why, madam, old Henry cut off Anne Boleyn's head here in May 1536,
Heaven.
and Catherine Howard dead 6 years later in 1542.
Oh, dear.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, would anyone like to visit the Bloody Tower?
Oh, no, gracious, no.
No, I guess we've had enough.
Just as you like, sir. Then we'll return to the motor and go back to the hotel.
Well, dear, I'm glad of one thing.
What's that?
That we're going to the lovely Lake District tomorrow to see where Wordsworth lived.
Wordsworth? Who was he?
Why, the poet, dear, you remember. I read one of his poems at the Women's Club back home.
Oh, well, do you know what would please me more than anything right now?
What, dear?
To be able to step into a child's restaurant and order up a good cup of coffee.
Wordsworth's cottage where he wrote his beautiful poems. Wasn't it delightful, dear, and so quaint?
Yes, but I don't see how they ever lived in those tiny cottages.
Look, dear, there's an old character. He must be the man who owns the blacksmith shop. Look, he's coming towards us.
Good day to you.
Good day to you.
A fine day it is for seeing the cottage yonder.
Yes, it's a nice day.
Ah, but fine or wet, there'll be always folk a-coming to visit the cottage. Now, do you mind telling me what it is you think you were going to see in there?
Well, it's Wordsworth's cottage, and he was a very famous man.
Famous, you call it?
Yes, and a poet. And we came to see the place where he lived and worked.
Oh, worked you call it. Aye, that's what you all think, but I'll tell you different. Old Wadsworth, that's what we called him. He never did a stroke of work in his life.
Oh, well, I don't see how you could say that.
Well, ma'am, I'll tell you, and it's a very disappointing tale, too.
Will, come here. Don't go away.
Yes, your husband will like to listen. Me father knew old Wadsworth. Me grandfather knew him, and a queer man he was. Silent, unfriendly.
Was he really?
He was that. He never bid the time of day to anyone. He'd go on down there to that bit of a rock by the lake that you call Wadsworth Sea, and he'd sit there all day and do nothing. Nothing, mind you, but look at the water and the mountains. We thought he was daft.
Yes, I suppose you would.
Now, you can call that work if you've a mind to, but I'm telling you, old Wadsworth never did a stroke of work in his life, and then he ups and he dies, and all the people say what a fine man he was, till me father was nearly fit to boil, and now they charge a shilling to see where he lived, and yet here was my grandfather, and then me father, and now me, working here by the sweat of our brow and the toil of our hands, from sunrise to sunset, and what do we get out of it? Nothing, young lady, and I tell you, with no shillings coming our way, and very few horses, life is very disappointing.
Well, now, that's a very interesting story. Dear, you see what he's after?
Certainly I do, and he deserves it. Here, my friend, have a glass of beer on me.
And me, too.
Now, that's very kind of you, and I'll drink your health tonight, I will, and thank you again.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Good day to you, and God bless you both. Well, my dear, what do you think of that for technique?
Why, I think it was the most delightful experience I've ever had.
Say, did I say the English were slow?
You did.
I'm dead wrong.
He's dead wrong. And so we leave the Lockharts enjoying the beauty of the English Lake District and the charm of London. Next week, we shall find them again, crossing the English Channel and arriving in Paris, where they continue their experiences abroad. Here we are again, abroad with the Lockharts. Mr. and Mrs. Lockhart are taking a trip to Europe. That is, Mrs. Lockhart is taking Mr. Lockhart. As you probably know, Mr. Lockhart represents the average type of businessman. Blunt, comfortable, knows his own mind, enjoys his business and community, and would much rather have gone fishing. Mrs. Lockhart represents the pleasant type of housewife, belongs to the woman's club and the literary club of her town, and still retains the spirit of romance. We find them crossing the English Channel to France.
Now, that wasn't a bad channel crossing, was it, dear?
No, but it might have been.
Oh, now, don't be grumpy.
Well, I wanted to fly over to Paris.
There's lots of other times we can fly, dear. Look, we're coming into Calais now.
I'll see enough of it later on.
We'll be along inside in 5 minutes, sir.
All right, Stuart.
Have you got your landing ticket, madam?
Why, no, I don't believe we have.
Well, you'll need to find the purser, madam, and show him your tickets and see that you give up the right one and get a landing ticket from him.
Where is the purser?
Why, you'll find him in the cabin smoking room, ma'am, and show him your passport and see that you get it back, And when the porters come on board, you'll want to get hold of one for your hand luggage.
Will, are you listening?
Yes, I'm listening.
And see that you get the porter's number so as you will know him again. And get ashore as quick as ever you can, ma'am, as the train gets off sharply. And...
Will, are you paying attention?
I am.
And you'll want to give him up your landing ticket at one end of the gangplank and your landing pass at the other end. And when you get to the customs, you'll have to find your porter. Just keep on hollering out his name, and you'll see that you've got your keys handy to open your luggage.
Will, I hope you're taking this all in.
And then you'll want to see that you've got your railway tickets ready to show at the barrier, and your seat ticket to show to the car attendant.
Oh, dear, oh, dear.
And then, ma'am, see that your porter puts your luggage in the train. And then as soon as ever the train starts, you'll be quite all right, because they come around shortly and announce that lunch is ready. It's quite simple, ma'am.
Will, can you do all that?
I cannot, and I don't intend to.
Well, what will we do?
Well, I'm going to walk off this boat, and if they want to stop me, they can do so.
Well, they're sure to stop us.
Well, if you'd taken my advice and gone by airplane, you wouldn't have had all this trouble.
Here, give me the tickets.
What for?
Give me the tickets and I'll show you. Meet me at the gangplank in 2 minutes.
But now, dear,
Now, I said in 2 minutes.
Oh, shucks.
Just imagine, dear, we're in Paris at last. Paris. I'm so thrilled. Isn't it too wonderful?
I'll tell you later.
Oh, now cheer up. We wouldn't be here now if I hadn't attended to those tickets at Calais. Here's our hotel. Now you register, dear, and I'll inquire for the mail.
Well, here now, I'm...
Oh, go on, dear. They all speak English in the hotel. I'll wait for you here at the porter's desk. Vous êtes le concierge?
Un moment, madame. I must speak on the telephone. Hello? Qui parle? Oui, c'est le concierge. À Nice, monsieur? Ah oui, monsieur? Le rapide à 9 heures? Oui, le pullman à 10 heures. Bon, vous arrivez à Nice à minuit. À service, monsieur? Yes, madame.
Avez-vous... have you any mail for Mrs. Lockhart?
I will see, madame. Un moment. Hello? Concierge? Ah oui? Ah, sì, signora. Il treno per Milano alle 1 a biglietti prime classe 2 Parigi-Milano l'uso? Sì. Sì? Sì, 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 sì. Sì, signora. Prego. No, madame. There is no mail for you.
Oh, dear.
Well, I got our room, dear.
I'm so disappointed there's not a scrap of mail for us.
Not one from Charlie? Oh, well, never mind. Let's go out somewhere tonight.
Oh, that would be nice. I'll ask the concierge. Excuse me, Porter, is the opera on tonight?
Just a minute, dear. We don't want to go to the opera.
Well, what then?
Why, let's go and see this Folly Beer Jeer show we've heard about.
Oh, do you think we ought to?
Well, why not? It'll be livelier than an opera.
Well, all right, I'll ask. Excuse me, Porter.
Yes, madame?
Is the Folie Bergère on tonight?
It is on every night, madame.
Is it a good show?
Good? In which way do you mean good, madame?
I mean, is it interesting?
It is a very nice spectacle, madame, for the tourists.
Oh, but there are women in it, aren't there?
In Paris, madame, the women are in everything. Paris is a woman's town.
Oh, yes. But I mean, they wear very little.
Yes, madame, very little.
Are you sure?
Yes, sir.
Where can we buy tickets?
Oh, but Will.
Over there, sir, at the little desk.
But Will, do you think it's quite the...
Well, now, we mightn't go to a show like that back home, but when you're away from home, it doesn't matter, does it?
Well,
Well,
I
that's
suppose
settled.
not.
That's settled. Now, where did he say we could get the tickets?
Over there at that little desk.
All right, come along. Oh, I wish Charlie were here. Molly could see this. What a show.
Apparently it is. You haven't taken those opera glasses from your eyes all the first act.
Well, now, you know I have to wear glasses even when I'm reading the newspaper.
One would think you never saw a woman in your life before.
Not these kind.
Will.
I mean the beautiful costumes.
The only costumes I've seen so far are a few feathers and a couple of veils.
Phew, boy. Well, that must be the end of the first act. Would you like to stroll out in the lobby, dear?
No, I'll sit here. You can go if you want to.
Well, all right, dear. I won't be long.
La danse orientale dit francs messieurs, the oriental dances, 10 francs.
Well, I'll be a son of a gun. What do you know about that? Here, waiter, bring me a ginger ale to this table.
Oui, monsieur, tout de suite. The oriental dances.
Monsieur,
Yeah? What's that?
have you a cigarette?
What's that you want?
One little cigarette pour moi?
Oh, why, yes, lady, I think I have.
You're very kind.
Here you are.
Thank you. Have you light?
Yes, I think I have a light, too.
That is nice. Thank you.
You're quite welcome.
You speak French, Nubby?
No, I don't speak French.
Oh, that is so bad. I speak English so little.
Seems to me you speak it well enough to get what you want.
You make fun with me?
No, I don't now. I'm quite serious.
Oh, you know make fun with me?
No, see here. I no make fun with anybody.
Oh. You like the performance?
Yes, very good.
The second act, it is not very interesting.
Oh, isn't it?
No, it is silly. Waste of time.
Well, nevertheless, I intend to see it.
Listen, I tell you something.
Now, you listen, young lady. I'm not going
Will?
to be... hello, dear.
What are you doing? Come along this minute.
Well, I was just coming, dear. I was just having a little...
The very
chat.
idea. I no sooner leave you alone a minute and then...
Now, dear, let me explain.
Don't trouble to explain. I saw enough.
Yes, I can tell you everything. If you'll just listen, dear.
You
I
should
was
have
sitting
remained
here...
with
and
me. You should have remained with me like all the other men
Yes, but
do.
dear, they don't. I was only sitting here
There's
and...
the curtain. Come along.
No, all right.
And I'll hold the opera glasses this time.
All right, dear, anything you say.
And the next time we'll go to the opera.
All right, dear.
Well, now that we've been with the Lockharts to the Folies Bergère, let's join them as they visit one of the famous art galleries.
Oh, Will, don't sit down there. We're nearly through.
My dear, I've just got to sit down. I've been tramping through this Louvre Museum with you since 9 o'clock this morning.
Well, now there's just one more picture to see.
Well, I'm going over here to sit down. You can look at it.
It's here somewhere. Oh, there it is. Will, come here.
I don't want to look at any more pictures.
Oh, just this one. It's the man with the glove. Oh, it's a beautiful picture.
Now, listen. You can't educate me up to appreciating these masterpieces in a few days. If you could, they wouldn't be masterpieces.
But you can learn a little.
Well, now look. There's the picture. I see it. It's a man. and he looks sad, and he's only got one glove, and he's got a shirt on, and some sort of a coat.
It's a doublet.
All right, redouble it.
Will.
And one of his fingers is pointing down to the ground. And do you know what I think that picture means?
What, dear?
Well, he's dropped his other glove on the floor, and he's sad and sorry because he dropped it.
You're hopeless.
And I could stand here until doomsday and get corns on me feet, and I wouldn't know any more about that picture than I do right now.
But, dear...
And that goes for all the rest of them. Now,
But,
let me
dear...
go back to the hotel. I'm tired, I'm hungry, we'll get some lunch, and then this afternoon we'll go and see a talking picture.
But, dear, you won't understand a word of it. It's all in French.
Oh, Lord, what a country.
Thus say Paris. And the look that Mr. Lockhart gave Mrs. Lockhart means there will be no motion pictures for them that afternoon. However, next week we pick them up as they continue their experiences in Paris, and we hope that you will be with us when we are once again abroad with the Lockharts. Today we find Mr. and Mrs. Lockhart in Paris, about to visit the Wagon-Lit office. Mr. and Mrs. Lockhart are taking a tour through Europe. That is, Mrs. Lockhart is taking Mr. Lockhart. Mr. Lockhart, as you probably know, represents the average type of businessman. Comfortable, blunt, knows his own mind, enjoys his business, and would much rather have gone fishing. Mrs. Lockhart is the pleasant type. A thorough housekeeper, belongs to the literary club and the woman's club of her town, and still retains the spirit of romance. Today, we find them in the Wagon-Lit office in Paris, and Mrs. Lockhart has equipped herself with a 3-month course in French.
Here's a taxi, dear.
Well, where are we going now?
Now just leave it to me, dear.
Well, can't I just ask you where we're going?
Certainly, dear.
I don't like being dragged around like this and not being told where you're taking me.
Now, I'll tell you in a minute. A taxi? Wagon-Lit.
Oui, madame.
What did you say to him?
I said to the Wagon-Lit.
And what, may I ask, is the Wagon-Lit?
Now, that's the ticket office where we're going to see about our trip.
Couldn't you have told him in English?
Now, certainly not.
It seems to me you don't have to speak French over here to be understood.
Oh, yes, you do.
Well, all the signs are in English,
I know, dear, but when you speak French, you might as well use it.
and all the stores have people who speak English.
I know, dear, but that's for the people who don't speak French.
Well, it seems to me they'd rather speak to you in English than have you speak to them in French.
Oh, don't be absurd, dear. Of course they wouldn't.
So suppose they don't understand you.
Oh, but they do understand me. Speaking French is perfectly simple.
Well, it doesn't sound simple.
Now, that's because you haven't studied French. Taxi driver understood me when I said Wagon-Lit, didn't he?
Yes, he seemed to.
Very well, then.
Well, now, how would you say Wagon-Lit in English?
Well, it's the same thing, Wagon-Lit.
Oh, well, that explains that. But I'll bet you could get along just as well speaking English.
here we are, dear. This is the Wagon-Lit office.
Why, it's spelt Wagon-Lit.
I know it's spelt lit, but over here they pronounce it Lee.
Oh, I begin to understand. You never pronounce it the way it's spelt.
Now, let's find a nice-looking clerk.
There's a nice-looking fellow over there.
Oh, let's find a fat one. They're always more obliging. It's so much more interesting getting your own transportation than having it done for you.
It will be more interesting if they sell us a ticket to the wrong place.
And it brings you in touch with the native life, with the bourgeois, as they say.
Do they?
And besides, it helps me improve my French.
Well, I didn't know it needed improving.
And when you speak French, it's just nothing short of ridiculous not to use it.
That French teacher back home would sure enjoy this.
I mean, it's like your arm. If you don't use it, it stagnates. Well, same way with your French. If you don't practice it, it just lies dormant. Il dorm, you know.
Well, I didn't know
Now, there's a nice clerk right there. Come on, Will.
But, dear, now, listen,
S'il vous plaît, monsieur.
Oui, madame.
Vous êtes le Wagon-Lit?
Yes, madame. Where do you wish to go?
Oh, don't trouble to speak English. I speak French myself.
Pardon, madame.
But, dear, he said he speaks
Now,
English.
don't interrupt. Un moment. Now, Will, when he gives me the fares, you put them down in your little book, and afterwards we can reckon it all up. Combien est le prix à Biarritz?
Pardon, madame.
Combien est le prix à Biarritz?
Ah, à Biarritz. Quelle classe, madame?
Pardon?
Quelle classe?
Oh, yes, of course. What class do we want to travel, Will?
Why, I don't...
Of course, back home we travel first class, but over here, second is just as good. Seconde classe, s'il vous plaît.
Seconde classe à Biarritz, c'est 287 francs, madame.
Pardon?
Seconde classe à Biarritz, c'est 287 francs.
Oh, je vois.
Why don't you ask him in English, dear?
Please leave this to me. Voulez-vous écrire ça pour moi?
Mais oui, madame.
We may as well have it in his own figures, then they can't change their mind.
Yes, and we'll know what it is.
Voilà, madame.
Merci. Oh, 287 francs. Well, see the funny way they make a 7, Will? They put it down and then they cross it out. And now we'll ask him for a timetable. Maintenant, monsieur.
Désirez-vous un horaire, madame?
Why, yes. Oui, merci.
Why, he knows what you want before you ask him.
C'est 4 francs, madame.
Pardon?
L'horaire n'est pas gratuit, madame. Le prix pour un horaire est 4 francs.
Well, I never. 4 francs for timetable, Will. Why, back home, the B&O will give you all you want for nothing. We won't take it. No. Non, merci. Je ne le prends pas.
Comme vous voulez, madame.
Oh, let's go, dear.
No, we'll just ask him what time the train leaves.
Oh, what's the use?
Now, à quelle heure passe le train pour Biarritz?
Il y a beaucoup de trains à Biarritz, à 8 heures, à midi, à 17 heures et à 23 heures.
Pardon?
J'ai dit, il y a beaucoup de trains à Biarritz, à 8 heures, à midi, à 17 heures et 23 heures.
Well, of course, that
That-
last sounded like 23.
It certainly did, and there's no such time.
Oh, yes, there is, of course. 12 is noon, 18 is 6 p.m., and 23 is 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 p.m. United States time.
Oh, let's go to the hotel,
Now,
dear.
I think we should leave in the morning and get to Biarritz for lunch. Maintenant, monsieur, nous désirez départ Paris le matin et arriver Biarritz pour déjeuner.
Je regrette infiniment, madame, mais je ne comprends pas ça.
Nous désirez départ Paris le matin et arriver Biarritz pour déjeuner.
Pour déjeuner. Ah, pour déjeuner.
Ouais.
Mais c'est impossible, madame, parce que d'ici à Biarritz, c'est un trajet de 9 heures.
Oh, 9 heures.
9 heures, madame.
Oh, merci beaucoup. There you are, Will. You see how easy it is? The fare is 287 francs, and the train goes at 9 in the morning.
Non, madame, vous n'avez pas compris. You are mistaken. Vous êtes en erreur.
Oh, je suis-je?
Pardon, madame, if you excuse, I will speak in English. I have said there is no train leaving at 9 o'clock.
But I distinctly heard you say 9.
Yes, madame, I've
Well,
said
now, look
9.
here, I don't intend to be made a fool of in front of my husband.
Let's go, dear.
But, madame, I have said 9 hours.
Don't explain. I know you say 9 hours in French when you really mean in good United States 9 o'clock.
No, madame, I have said it takes 9 hours to go from here to Biarritz.
Well, now, look here. I think you're just trying to make me appear as though I don't understand you.
Let's go, dear.
And if you don't mind me saying so, I don't like your accent anyway. It's entirely different to anything I've been accustomed to.
Alors, madame, je parle en français encore. J'ai dit, il y a beaucoup de trains d'ici à Biarritz à 8h, à midi, à 17h et à 23h. Il n'y a pas de train à 9h. D'ici à Biarritz, c'est un trajet de 9h. C'est tout, c'est tout, c'est tout.
Well, I've never heard anything like that.
Let's go, dear.
All right. We'll just go over to the American Express where you don't have to struggle to make yourself understood. And where they'll give you a timetable for nothing. Bonjour, monsieur.
Good day, madame.
Come along, Will.
Why didn't you talk to that fellow in English?
Why? Because I wanted to speak French.
Well, so far as I can see, a little French is a dangerous thing.
Well, I came to France to speak French, and I'm going to speak it.
Well, that's all right, dear, as long as you stick to words you know, like demi-tasse and au revoir.
Now, don't you be sarcastic, Will.
Well, I've made up my mind about one thing.
Now, what's that?
That just because you're in France, don't think you have to speak French, because all these people here speak English.
Nevertheless, I shall continue to speak French.
Oh.
Will you call me a taxi, please?
Now, there's a good French word, taxi.
Hey, taxi?
Well, where shall we go now?
We're going to the couturiers.
To the where?
To the couturiers, the dressmakers.
Not me. I'm going back to the hotel. I waited in that couture place there for you 3 hours yesterday.
Oh, very well, but I have to have a fitting.
Well, you take the taxi and get your fitting, and I'm going to get a paper, and then I'll walk back to the hotel, and I'll meet you there for dinner.
All right. Goodbye.
Goodbye, dear. Well,
Here, boy. Got a New York Times? Yes, sir.
how much is it?
2 francs, please.
There you are. Just what I said. A little French is a dangerous thing.
A little French is a dangerous thing. And so we shall have to leave the Lockharts until next week, when we join them as they visit the historical places of Paris. Once again we are abroad with the Lockharts. Mr. and Mrs. Lockhart are taking a trip through Europe. That is, Mrs. Lockhart is taking Mr. Lockhart. As you probably know, Mr. Lockhart represents the average type of businessman. Blunt, comfortable, knows his own mind, enjoys his business and community, and would much rather have gone fishing. Mrs. Lockhart represents the pleasant type of housewife, belongs to the woman's club and the literary club of her town, and still retains the spirit of romance. We listen in on them as they are in the hotel in Rome, preparing for a sightseeing trip.
Well, my dear, I tell you, I can't stand this heat any longer.
I don't find it hot, dear. The hotel is quite cool.
Well, when I say it's hot, it's hot.
If you didn't take so many of those cooling drinks, you wouldn't feel so hot.
Whatever possessed me to come down here with you is more than I can tell.
You did it for me, dear.
Well, there are some things no man should do for any woman, and this is one of them.
You'll feel better after a while.
Lord, I suppose old Charlie's taking it easy back home up at the lake, fishing and resting, and here am I, walking my dogs off, looking at things I don't remember 1 minute after I've seen them.
Now, dear, that's just exaggeration. You do remember them, and it's not hot. Now, this afternoon we're going out alone, just ourselves, dear, and we won't have to hurry. Just take our time.
Oh, I can't go out again today, dear.
But we must. We've only got a day or so longer here, and there's so much we haven't seen.
Oh, it's too hot.
If you take off that heavy suit and put on your light one, you'd be doing something sensible. Everyone in Rome wears light suits. And remember the motto, when in Rome, do as the Romans do.
If I did as the Romans did, I'd stay right here in this hotel.
Now you change your suit and get ready while I send off a note to Aunt Min.
Oh.
Funny we didn't have any mail from home, isn't it? Well, don't be long, dear.
When in Rome, do as the Romans do. Now I know why those old birds in days gone by wore nothing but nightshirts.
Here we are, dear. Now this is the first stop. Don't you feel cooler here?
Yes.
Now, I'll see what the guidebook says. You see that house on the corner there?
Yeah.
That's the house where Keats and Shelley lived.
Well, what about it?
That's where they lived.
Well, who are Sheets and Kelly? They might be the battery for today's game, for all I know.
Oh, Will, it's Keats and Shelley.
Well, what do these two birds do?
Will, didn't you ever learn anything when you were at school?
I certainly didn't learn anything about those two guys.
Well, they were poets.
Oh, just poets.
Just a couple of poets.
With long hair.
I don't know.
Well, now listen, my dear, there's more poetry to me in an old swimming hole with old Charlie there than all the reading poetry ever written.
Oh, well, never mind.
And I wish I was in that old swimming hole right now.
Now we're going into this church over here. They say it's very interesting, dear, because they have a whole cemetery in the basement. And it'll be cool in there.
Well, lead on.
Now, when we get in, I want you to be quiet and don't make any impertinent remarks.
I'll just be myself, dear, just the man you married.
Well, then, we'd better not go in.
What's in there, anyway?
Well, it says that the walls of the basement are beautifully decorated in all sorts of designs with people's bones.
Whoa, that's one place I can afford to pass up.
Don't you want to go in?
I do not.
Oh, well, I guess I don't want to go in either. We'll get a taxi and go to the Forum.
All right. Say, what did you say was the name of the nightshirt these old Romans used to wear?
Togas?
Ah, that's it. You know, that's not a bad idea for the summertime.
Why?
Well, for one thing, you get more breeze, and they don't bag at the knees, and you don't have to have them pressed.
Oh, Will.
Of course, I suppose they did have their drawbacks.
Now, be careful.
I mean, well, it took these Highlanders we saw in Scotland to really improve on them.
How was that?
Why, with their kilts. They got the same effect with all the advantages, with only half the material and twice as much breeze.
Oh, Will, you're awful. Here we are now at the Forum.
Yeah.
Now, this is where Mark Antony made his famous speech.
Is that so?
You remember, friends, Romans, and countrymen.
I know. Lend me your ears.
That's it. How did you know?
We had that in an entertainment at school once. The reason I remember it was because Charlie and some other fellows and me had a lot of false ears made, and we threw 'em up on the platform.
And I suppose you thought that was great fun.
Sure worked out all right. Principal had us all put out, and then we all went fishing.
Oh, dear, I don't think this trip's doing you a bit of good.
Not much.
Well, anyway, this is the place. Now we'll go to the Coliseum.
Oh, and this is where they took old Caesar for a ride?
No, that was the Capitol with the senators.
Did they have senators in those days?
Yes, this is where they originated.
Well, the Romans sure have a lot to answer for.
How do you mean?
I mean, if they started the idea that the country could be run by senators. You know, I think this fella Mussolini has the right idea.
What's that?
Why, when he wants anything done, he doesn't refer it to any senators. All he does is just notify himself that he's going to have a conference with himself, and then he talks to himself and he signs a bill, then he tells the country about it, and they say, hooray for Mussolini, he always gets what he wants.
Here's the Coliseum, dear. Isn't it wonderful?
Why, it's just like our football stadium back home, isn't it?
This is where the Romans held their games and where the early Christians were thrown to the lions.
Well. You know, I'll bet those lions were sort of proud to eat those early Christians.
Why, Will, what do you mean?
Well, I mean just this. Those Christians were honest-to-goodness Christians, I take it, and when old man Lion was handed a Christian, he knew he was getting a good one.
Why, dear.
But I'll bet if that happened today, Brother Lion would turn up his nose at a lot of 'em and say, this ain't the good old Christian brand I used to get.
Why, Will, you're talking to yourself.
No, just thinking out loud. Do you, see those arches over there? What are they? Do you know?
Oh, what do you mean, those over there? Those ruined arches?
Yeah.
They're all falling away.
Yeah. Gosh, I wish old Charlie could see them. He sure would sympathize with them.
Now, why would he?
Why, didn't you know? Poor old Charlie has fallen arches, too.
Oh, Will.
Listen, dear, how much more have we got to see? I'm hot and I'm tired.
We'll just see this fountain, and then we'll run to the catacombs, and then we'll go back to the hotel.
No, I'm not going to go to any catacombs.
Oh, but dear, we ought to see them.
Well, now, what are they? Just caves under the ground, aren't they?
Yes, but...
And they're damp, and I'm hot, and I'll catch a chill.
Well, I don't want you to catch a cold. But we must just stop here at the Trevi fountain. Here, give me a lira.
What for?
I want to throw it in the fountain.
Well, here it is, but why?
Because the legend says that if we throw a coin into the fountain, we'll surely come back to Rome.
Well, my dear, you're sure going to give that legend a black eye, because we'll never come back here again if I know it.
Well, I've thrown it in anyway. Now we'll go back to the hotel.
It's about time. I'm tired and hot, and I'm woozy from looking at ruins. In fact, I think I've got ruinitis. Say, look back there now where you threw your money in. See those kids in the fountain? That's where your money's gone.
Well,
Just another gyp game for the tourists.
Well, I'm glad I threw it in anyway.
All right.
Here's the hotel.
Hooray for that. I'm so hot I feel like a Roman candle that's been burnt at both ends. And do you know what I'm going to do right now?
What?
I'm going to do as the Romans do. Going to go upstairs and take off these clothes and get into my toga and go to sleep.
All right, dear. You have a good sleep, and I'll go and see if there's any mail yet. Will, are you awake?
What is it?
Here's a letter from Aunt Liz.
Oh, what's it say?
Well, it says, how are you both?
Uh-huh.
My, how we envy you seeing all those wonderful things in Europe.
Anything about Charlie in there?
Yes. And Charlie says to tell Will that it's been so terribly hot here all the summer that he's not been able to go fishing once.
Well, what do you know about that?
It's been 95 in the shade for the past 5 days, and everybody's just wilted to nothing.
Well,
How we envy you two, traveling around Europe, enjoying yourselves, while we just sit at home here, too tired to eat and too hot to even talk pleasantly to each other.
well.
There now, Will, what do you think of that?
Well, you know, it seems kind of cooler here now.
It's been cool all day, and I want you to do one thing.
What's that, dear?
Don't let me hear you complaining any more about the heat while we're over here.
All right, dear.
Now I'm going up to lie down and have a rest.
All right. Poor old Charlie. Not a fish all summer. Well, Europe ain't so bad after all.
Well, I guess he's pretty nearly right. At any rate, so the Lockharts have had their first experience in Rome. Next week, we hope you will again be abroad with the Lockharts. Mr. and Mrs. Lockhart have been to Europe. That is, Mrs. Lockhart took Mr. Lockhart. They are now homeward bound. Mr. Lockhart represents the average type of businessman. Comfortable, blunt, knows his own mind, enjoys his business and his community. A plain businessman. Mrs. Lockhart is the pleasant type. A thorough housekeeper, belongs to the literary club and the woman's club of her town, and still retains the spirit of romance. Today we find them on the promenade deck of a liner approaching the shores of America.
Come on, Will. This is the sunny side of the boat. You'll feel better up here.
Don't be too sure. These boat stairs are terrible for a man, I think.
Never mind, dear. You'll be on land tomorrow. Here's a couple of nice deck chairs. Now let's sit down.
They're not ours. Ours are on the other side of the boat, the cold side.
No, it's only cold over there because the wind's blowing from that direction. And it doesn't matter whose chairs they are. After 4 days at sea, people are not fussy about the chairs. Now sit down.
Well, who do they belong to?
Mrs. William Watson. Oh, that's the lady in the stateroom next to ours. She won't be needing them.
How do you know she won't?
Because I heard her not 10 minutes ago being seasick. Now will you sit down? Oh, dear, what a glorious day of sunshine. How are your feet now?
Still sore.
Oh, well, don't think about them. think about all the lovely things you've seen, the pictures and cathedrals, and did you use your foot balm this morning?
Yes, and every time I do, I wonder why I was darn fool enough to take this tour to Europe.
Oh, now don't start that all over again. Ever since you climbed to the top of the Milan Cathedral, you've done nothing but complain. You took this trip to please me.
I hope you'll remember it. But I can't understand how a businessman, sane 11 months out of the year, can suddenly go loco and walk 1,000,000 miles through art galleries and ruined cities and call it a holiday.
Now that's just exaggeration. That's one of your worst faults. Whenever you get mad, you always exaggerate. Back home, you'd walk miles on the golf course and think nothing of it.
Golf's a pleasure. Walking through these art galleries day after day is nothing less than hard labor.
But see how it's broadened you.
Broadened me? The only thing it's broadened about me are my feet. I can't get into those new boots I bought, and my pants are too big around the waist.
Well, you were getting too fat anyway.
Well, I guess I wasn't cut out for this art stuff. Why, half the statues those guides showed us, when I'd ask 'em what they were, they'd say, "Figure of a man." I could see that for myself. Now, those statues we got back home there on the town hall square, they mean something to me. They express something.
Which are they?
Why, those two labeled agriculture and industry. There's agriculture, holding a hoe, and industry's got a wheel around her neck.
Oh, well, art is long, they say. You can't just take it down at a gulp. You've got to absorb it.
Well, I'm no sponge. And furthermore, I don't like this boat. When you got reservations on it, I told you I wouldn't like it.
Why, Will, it's the biggest and best boat on the Atlantic.
Yes, and you've got to walk a mile to get to the ocean.
But just think of the impression we'll make when we get back home.
Impression with what?
With our steamship label.
Huh.
And look at the passenger list. Why, half of them are millionaires.
Yeah, that's another trouble. The only one who said good morning to me since I've been on the boat has been the steward.
Why, Will, there's lots of nice people on the boat.
Well, if there are, they must be sick or something.
Here come the Vanderwaters.
Who are they?
Good morning. Yes, it is lovely. Taking your constitutional? That's right. Oh, no, he's just resting. Well, goodbye. Now, they're nice people. They come from Chicago. He's president of something or other, and they've been over visiting their daughter, who's taking a finishing course at the Sorbonne.
Sore what?
Sorbonne.
What's that?
A university, dear. You saw it.
I don't remember it.
Oh, Will. Well, anyway, she's finishing there.
What's she finishing?
Oh, everything.
What's the matter with our own schools?
Oh, they're all right, but a year at the Sorbonne gives the girl such a lovely continental flavor. It's such an asset socially. Here's the steward with some beef tea. Do you want some beef tea, dear?
No.
He says no, thanks.
Yes, and that's another trouble. I haven't seen a bill of fare for a month that I could understand.
Oh, Will, you are grouchy this morning. The waiter always told you whether it was soup or ice cream you were ordering. Now you sit back and make yourself comfortable, and I'll go down into the lounge and listen to the orchestra and finish up my diary. Hello, Will. How do you feel now?
Oh, hello. I feel just about the same.
Well, I've finished up my diary. You know, I've promised to speak at the club next week on my impressions of Europe.
Oh, well, don't forget to tell them about that little mannequin statue that we saw in Brussels.
I don't know how it is, but you seem to remember the things you should forget, and you forget the things you should remember.
Well...
Now then, how does this sound? This is about Italy. From Venice, we went to Florence, where we stopped at the Hotel Grand Excelsior di La Ville.
They're all grand something or other.
The hotel is located on the banks of the famous Arno River and has good beds and lovely meals.
But no ice water.
Nearby was the old Ponte Vecchio, where Dante first saw Beatrice.
Saw who?
Beatrice. Beatrice.
Oh, why didn't you say so?
He immediately fell in love with her and went right away and wrote his Inferno.
What's that?
We enjoyed our visit in Florence and felt very much uplifted by the wonderful things we saw, which are really too numerous to remember.
Very satisfactory.
From Florence, we went to Rome, where we saw everything of importance, including the famous Apollo Belvedere, which our guide told us was the most perfect specimen of man ever sculpted. We noticed people standing in front of it for 15 or 20 minutes.
Yeah, mostly old maids.
If you're going to be rude, and if I may say so, vulgar, I'm going to stop right now.
Well, since I paid for this trip to Europe, let me give you my impressions of it, which consist of a loop-the-loop, a scenic switchback railway, and a hodgepodge of guides, galleries, tips, trains, porters, sore feet, spoiled digestion, and an empty pocketbook.
Will, I'm shocked.
Now listen, my dear. We've been together for many a year, and I think I know you fairly well. Now fess up. This running all over Europe, swallowing it to the gulp, is all right for the young folks who can walk 8 hours a day over the cobblestones and like it. But for you and me, now wouldn't you rather have had just a nice, quiet month up at the cottage on the lake? Just we two, living again the old sweetheart days, sitting down there on the bench by the water's edge and watching the moon come up from behind the trees over on the point, and talking about what the young folks are going to do in the fall. Our kind of talk. Home talk. That's the kind of a holiday for you and me, dear. Just we two, together, alone.
Will.
Now, wouldn't you rather?
Oh, I suppose so, dear.
Yeah. And it wouldn't cost $100 for the whole month.
Now you've spoiled it all.
Well, that's what I think about it.
That's not what you think about it, and you know it.
Why, what do you...
You know very well you enjoyed the ocean trip. You liked London, you liked Paris, you thought Venice was charming, you've made a lot of friends, and you've come home, in spite of your sore feet, rested and healthy and happy. Now admit it.
Well, maybe I have.
And when you get home, you'll be the first one to brag about it to Charlie and the other friends.
Well,
I noticed, by the way, Charlie didn't send you any postcards about the fish he caught.
That's right. Maybe he didn't catch any.
Well, now admit it. Haven't you had a good time?
Well, I guess I have, and I wouldn't give $1 million for it.
And aren't you glad you came?
Yes, my dear, I'll have to admit I am. It certainly is an education to see the other half of the world.
Well, very well then. Well then, come along now. I think it's time to go down to lunch.
All right, dear.
Now take my rug.
Yes.
Come along, dear.
Dear.
Yes?
Come here, dear.
Why, what is it?
There's nobody looking.
Oh, Will. Oh, dear. Come on, come along.
All right, but you've got to put some more foot balm on this foot of mine, or I won't be able to get off this boat.
And so you have been abroad with the Lockharts, that typical Mr. and Mrs. who have been to Europe and back again, happier, healthier, more content with their own lot in life. We hope you have enjoyed their wanderings over Europe, and perhaps at some future time we shall again have the pleasure of going abroad with the Lockharts.